Now elliptic curve point multiplication also you know. So if we can add p plus q, we can do p plus p also, that is 2p. So we can do 2p plus p, that is equal to 3p. In that way we can calculate dp, where d is a scalar taken from that prime field fp. Are you able to follow me?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is point multiplication. What is point multiplication problem? The point multiplication problem states that given d and p, it is easy to calculate d into p, q, which is equal to d into p, q, which is equal to d into p. But given p and q, it is difficult, hard, computationally hard. We don't have any polynomial time algorithm to calculate d. Known p and d easy to calculate. Polynomial time algorithm to calculate q. Given q at p, attacker cannot calculate d. This is known as, sometimes it is called discrete log also. So this problem I have stated. Given d, it is easy to compute dp. Given q and p, it is difficult to compute p. What is discrete log problem? That also you have studied. We have another, these are called groups. When another property is satisfied by the group is called an abelian group. That is commutativity. A dot b is equal to b dot a. That is called commutativity. Understood? So p plus q in elliptic curve is equal to q plus p, because you have to join the 2 points with this way, that way, the same straight line. So it is also commutative. So abelian group. Elliptic curve is an abelian additive group. Now that you have also studied, you have done cryptography course, na? So you have also studied that we have another multiplicative abelian group called ZP star, where the operation is simple arithmetic multiplication, of course modulo arithmetic, mod a into b mod n or mod p, and the set is 0 to p minus 1. So this is what? No, the problem is like this. Now you have to calculate g power alpha mod p, that is suppose equal to x. Now given g, p and alpha, it is easy to calculate x. However, given x, g and p, it is difficult to calculate alpha. This is known as discrete log problem. So this problem and this problem, they are analogous, meaning their difficulty level or computation cost is similar. This is in one domain, this is in another domain. This is called discrete log problem, this is called elliptic curve discrete log problem. Okay. Now, the next concept is what is a generator of a point, that also you have studied. What is a generator of a group? What is the meaning of generates? That when I apply that binary operator of the group repetitively on that element, it generates all the elements of the group. Then it is called a generator, right? Like for example, you can check, if you take the group like Z11 and star, then 2 is a generator. 2 power 0 is 1, 2 power 1 is 2, 2 power 2 is 4, 2 power 3 is 8. In this way, if you do, you will see all the numbers from 0 to 10 will be generated. However, all the elements of Z11 are not generators of this one. All the elements cannot generate. There could be more than one generators, but all the elements cannot be generated. So, for the elliptic curve also, what can be a generator? So, a point on the elliptic curve, if I apply the plus operator repetitively on that, meaning p plus p, p plus p plus p, meaning p, 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, dot, qp. What is q? Size of the elliptic curve will generate all the points of the elliptic curve. That is called a generator point. Understood? Now, we have to know the security about bilinear map or elliptic curve cryptography, you have to know what is Diffie-Hellman protocol and Diffie-Hellman problem. Now Diffie-Hellman protocol has two versions, one on the multiplicative group and another on the elliptic curve group. This protocol you have studied? Then you know that A chooses a random number alpha, then g power alpha it calculates, send it to it. B chooses beta and send. This slide I will share with you, send to you. This actually prepared for talk at some other institute. So some initial slides may not be necessary for you, like introduction to ITS, etc. You can skip and read directly from the slides that you require. Okay, I will send it to you. So B chooses G power. This protocol you know, and then I am not repeating. Now elliptic curve option is like this. It chooses alpha into P it sends and beta into P it sends. So the shared secret key here is alpha beta P. Now this is Diffie-Hellman protocol. What is the purpose of the protocol? To establish a shared secret key between A and B. What is the shared secret key here? G to the power alpha beta. What is the shared secret key here? Alpha beta P. Everything is mod P that I am not mentioning. Alpha beta P. What is being sent openly here? G power alpha and G power beta. What is being sent openly here? Alpha P or beta P. What do you have to calculate here? G power alpha beta. What do you have to calculate here? Alpha beta P. So, what is the problem for the attacker? Attacker is getting alpha P. I mean here alpha P and beta P. It has to calculate alpha beta P. Attacker is getting both alpha P and beta P and P also. P is global. It needs to calculate alpha beta P. Here it is getting G power alpha, G power beta, G, P, everything is known. It needs to calculate G power alpha beta. If it can calculate this thing, then this protocol is not secure. So of course, the security of Diffie-Hellman protocol. Now this proof I am not showing that this way you calculate G power alpha beta, this way they are same. That is the correctness. But security about the protocol is secure only when this problem is hard. Which problem? Given there is a computation problem. See, there are many types of problems. Decision problem, computation problem, counting problem, searching problem. So computation problem meaning usually the algorithms that you read. Some input is given, compute something. Decision problem is some input is given, answer me in yes or no. Whether it is a prime number or not, like that. Now this is a computation problem. What do you have to compute? Given G power alpha, G power beta, G, P. क्या क्या दिया है आपको? कितना दिया है? 4. क्या क्या? G, P, G power alpha, G power beta. क्या क्या नहीं है आपके पास? अल्फा नहीं है, बीटा नहीं है. You have to compute what? G power alpha, beta. Given G power alpha, G power beta, you have to calculate G power alpha, beta. There is a problem. It is a computational problem. This is known as computational Diffie-Hellman problem. Similarly, in elliptic curve domain also you have one elliptic curve computational Diffie-Hellman problem. Given P, AP, BP, you have to calculate ABP. AP, BP दिया गया है. You have to calculate ABP. This is elliptic curve computational Diffie-Hellman. EC, CDHP, computational Diffie-Hellman problem. Now, as I said that there are many types of problems. Decisional problem is given some input, you have to answer yes or no. Now suppose the problem is that ये 4 आइटम तो था G power alpha, G power beta, G and P, ये 4 था. साथ में और एक दिया गया और एक आइटम दे दिया गया. Now you have to check and answer whether this is G power alpha beta or not. Now the problem is different. Computation problem में आपको 4 ही दिया गया था. You have to calculate G power alpha beta. Now आपको actually 5 दिया गया है. वो 4 तो था, एक 5th item दिया गया है. You have to decide whether this is correct G power alpha beta or not. Or in elliptic curve domain, you have to decide whether this is ABP or not. Correct value of ABP or not. So see, this is decisional version, decisional problem, decisional Diffie-Hellman problem, or elliptic curve Diffie-Hellman problem. So the problem statement is like this: given G power alpha, G power beta, and X. You have to check whether this x is equal to g power alpha beta or not. And in the elliptic curve domain, given P, APP, P and some point Q, you have to check whether this Q is actually ABP or not. ABP actually is a point because A is also scalar, B is also scalar. So A into B is also a scalar, A into P is a point. Now, since we know that Diffie-Hellman is a secure protocol, this problem, 4 versions of the problem, so we have seen, na? Kahan gaya? 4 versions of the problem. Computational, decisional 2 versions in ZP domain and in elliptic curve domain, 4 versions. All these are hard problems. All these are known to be hard problems, and these are known as Diffie-Hellman problem. So you understood the difference between Diffie-Hellman protocol and Diffie-Hellman problem. Protocol is this. This is a protocol to establish a shared secret key. They have established the shared secret key. They do not need to worry about the security. We are the engineers, we have to analyze the security of the protocol. When we are analyzing the security of the protocol, we came to know about the problem. That this problem is the problem of whom? Attacker. Attacker needs to solve this problem. If attacker can solve this problem, then this protocol is not secure. Because attacker also can calculate these secret keys by overhearing the transmission. Now, so far, anybody has not invented any polynomial time algorithm to solve any of these 4 problems. That's why the 4 problems are known to be hard problems. Normally, we'll see, there is a question mark, that in special cases whether some of the problems are really hard or not, that we'll see. Now see, if somebody asks you these things, I think already you know the basics of computer science. If somebody tells you that prove that this problem is a hard problem, what will you answer? Prove that this problem is a hard problem. This problem is a hard problem. Can you prove this? Whether hard problem can be solved in polynomial time or not cannot be proved. You didn't get my point. Huh? Why this is hard problem? Because as I said that till date nobody in the world invented any algorithm to solve this problem in polynomial time. But that does not guarantee that tomorrow somebody will not invent any algorithm. And you cannot mathematically prove whether a given problem